Benevidez, exchanging words, going back and forth. David Benevidez claims that Edgar Berlanga got knocked out by Erickson Lubin when they were sparring, but we don't actually have proof of that. We haven't seen that part of the footage. There is video of Edgar Berlanga sparring Erickson Lubin, and it does look like Erickson Lubin was getting inside Edgar Berlanga's head, kind of frustrating him a little bit. But there's no video released as of yet, because Edgar Berlanga says he has the whole video, and then that never happened. So I don't know if David Benevidez is just going off of assumptions, or he knows something that the rest of us don't know. But Edgar Berlanga is like, listen, man. Oh, and also David Benevidez was kind of like shitting on his Berlanga's competition, saying his opponents was trash and that they're garbage, you know. And then Berlanga fires back and says, "Yo, look at his last 16 opponents. Look at mine." He's like, "Yo, a lot of mines were people that never been stopped." Well, what I think about the whole thing, what I think is, man, as far as them two fighting, I don't think it could go either way, man. If Edgar Berlanga's power is what people say it is, I mean, from what we've been seeing, he's bruising dudes up in the first round, like the first couple of punches, he's bruising dudes, busting up their face, I mean, fucking them up. And he says that his power, like, you know, he just naturally throws them like that. He doesn't try to throw his punches like that, and they're coming from both hands, you know. So if he could hurt David Benevidez early, he could probably get him out of there, man. Because I seen David Benevidez get rocked a few times by Anthony Durrell in that fight, man. The only thing is, Durrell's getting older, man. He just didn't have it in him. And then his eye, you know, his eye got fucked up in that fight, and that kind of slowed him up. But you know, it goes both ways, man. Can Edgar Berlanga damage Benevidez the same way he was doing his current comp? And can David Benevidez take Edgar Berlanga's punch? That remains to be seen. I've seen David Benevidez cracked a few times by some fighters, and his chin seemed pretty good, but has he ever faced a puncher like Edgar Berlanga, though? And can he take his punch? It all comes down to stuff like that. And also it comes down to, is Edgar Berlanga mentally ready? Can he be frustrated if he can't catch Benevidez the way he wants, and Benevidez drags him out into deep water? Can Edgar Berlanga, can he handle that? And if he's not durable enough to go 12, then David Benevidez will get him up out of there. So I can't judge I can't give a prediction on that yet, because I haven't seen enough adversity of Edgar Berlanga yet to really see if he has a chance of beating David Benevidez. So when he steps up his comp, and then we'll get to see if, you know, he can pretty much have a better chance of beating David Benevidez. As of right now, I can't say that yet. I only could go off of assumptions and off of his power. That's all I could go off of right now, and I don't want to do that, because it takes more than power when you fight in the upper echelon, you know what I mean? Both of them got to be more disciplined. David Benevidez, he got to learn how to be more disciplined when it comes to like making weight. And Edgar Berlanga, I see a lot of his fights, he be a little too overly enthusiastic. He can't do that with Benevidez. He's gonna get countered. And if his chin ain't what people say, you know, we don't know about his chin. If he get counted the right way, he can get knocked out by David Benevidez. Because we seen it, you know, like Julius Jackson, man. One of the hardest fucking punches there is. He never really had a good chin like that. His chin wasn't really, you know, it's funny, you got these boxers that test people's chins, got granite in their hands, but they got glass jaws. It's crazy. But let me know what you think. Been watching Rebel Light Boxing. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.